Thank you. Now, let's see if old George has learned anything today. JB, get up. Get up in there, JB. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, JB. Get back, Jack. Now, whoa, looky there. He can back up. He just didn't know it. How about that? Now, whoa, JB. Whoa, JB. JB, are you finally deciding that it's easier to get along than it is to run around being a hiney hole? Huh? Are you finally deciding that it's more fun and a lot easier just to get along with me? I hope so. You can't turn around and squat, you ain't all that bright. But I do think you're finally deciding to get broke. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Now, oh, oh, son. Oh, oh, son. Oh, 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 oh. Boom. 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 Good boy. Now. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now. Turn your head. Where? There. Get up in there. You want to be so big and bad. Let's see how big and bad you can be. Huh? Are you finally deciding to be good? Yeah? Finally deciding to be good, ain't you? Yeah? Whoa. Whoa. Get back. Get back. Get back. Whoa. Now. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. 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 Seems like it's always these bigger colts that's managed to kind of push and buffalo their way through life. Winds up being the toughest. Turn some lights on in here. Bear with me for a second. Come here, JB. Good boy. Nope. Whoa. Drop my rein like a dummy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get off my driving rein. Come here. Like that. See that? Come on. Come on. Smooch, moving. Come on. You can't get a good video of this horse, so I'm not even going to try no more. I'm just going to ride him. It's ridiculous. Whoa. 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 Give me a head, JD. Whoa. 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 Good boy. Whoa. Now. Good boy. Now, ain't that better? Huh? That better? Good boy. Now. Now then. Now. Now. Okay. Come on, son. Let's go. Easy. Easy. Now this old colt finally walking out a little for us. He don't feel nervous or goose-egged up. I'm sure he can get that way pretty quick. We don't care that he's using the bathroom. He's got to learn to scatter that. It's supposed to be now. Okay? And we don't want to teach this colt to buck. We want to teach this colt to walk, to travel. Okay? We don't want to fight with him. If we have to fight with him, we will. And if we have to fight, we're going to be the winner. But we don't want to fight if we can keep coming. Okay? So we're just going to ride him and walk as much as we can. Okay? Just asking him to move. If at any time he goes to holler or bucking, we're just going to get a hold of him, try to get his head pulled around. Get him rolling. Right? That's our job. Get him rolling. Get up here, JD. While we're riding at a walk, we're just going to turn him here and turn him there. To help ensure that we can control the direction he goes if he ever does decide to blow up, right? Again, the goal is not to blow up. The goal is to ride him, okay? Stop him, turn him, handle him, all that good stuff, right? That's the goal. And remember, if we get nervous and excited, he gets nervous and excited. We have to control our nerves to help him control his. Okay? Have to control our nerves and help him control his. One of the things that I think hinders this old colt, number one, he didn't really have a foundation under him to start with. I put a foundation under him, now we can kind of do something with him. Or he's getting to the point where we can kind of do something with him. Okay? Now if I was to get up here and just go to flogging, this colt would go right back to doing the same junk he was doing all along. Okay? Learning to ask is one of the most important parts of horsemanship. If you can't ask, how are you going to train? Right? Again, if I come to your house, throw my feet up on the kitchen table, just demanded you bring me a Mountain Dew, drag that chair back off the floor on the front legs, lean it back on the back legs, them old spurs are scratching up your table, you guys would probably tell me it's time for me to leave. Why do you think this colt's any different the first time you get in his house? On his back, you're a guest in his house, okay? You have to be kind and ask and learn to be a partner with him instead of an outlaw with him. Now, if he was to go to be an outlaw, because I do not know all of what's happened with this horse, I would try to ride him, try to stop it, try to ride him again. I would consistently keep asking until I got the right outcome. When I got the right outcome, then I would quit him. Because after all, why is he bucking? He's bucking because he wants me to quit. He wants me off. He wants rid of me, okay? So, when you weather that storm, and you see to it, he goes on and does what you asked him to do, pretty soon he realizes, hey, that was easy, right? Wasn't nothing to that. And that's what you want him to realize, okay? Now, he keeps wanting to stop right there. I'm just going to ride him on through it. I'm going to turn him around right here, and I'm going to stop him right here. Whoa. Because I want him to learn to stop when I ask him to stop. Okay? Now, we had some issues. We're getting him back up a while ago. So we're going to turn him over here. And we're going to stop him right here. Whoa. Whoa. And we're going to pet him. Okay? Pretty soon he learns that whoa is just what he wanted anyway, right? He learns them brakes is just what he meant to do and like to do to begin with. Now, since we've had issues with the backup, okay, put our feet slightly forward, and we're going to get a hold of our bit, and we're just going to seesaw it just a little bit and ask him to back up. When we get a step back, easy. When we get a step back, we're going to quit, okay? Because that's what we want him to do, is back up. Right? There. 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 And then we're going to quit. We're going to pay. Good boy. All right, back up. Everything went good. Right? That's what we want. Now, none of this means that this colt is out of the woods yet. At any given time, something could scare him, go right back to doing what we was doing to start with. If that happens, I have to ride him, okay? I have to ride him through all that, right? The harder you ride him, the better he'll get. Okay? This colt has to realize it's not about what he wants, it's about what we ask. Okay? And he has to understand that he has to let all that dumb stuff go. Okay? All that is dumb stuff, right? And the more he figures out that it's easier to do what we want to do than it is to do what he wants to do, the more he'll want to do what we asked him. Okay? And that's the difference in training and just getting on and trying to break. Okay? Again, I don't want to break him. I want to train him. And there's a difference. Ask him to back up right here. Ask him to back up. Come on, JB. Now we got to back up. Boy, okay. I'm beginning to think that he's kind of finally beginning to go our way. Then again, that's up to God. I hope he is. People will say, well, why ain't you trotting him? Why ain't you loping him? So-and-so this, so-and-so that. Well, that's fine. If that's what so-and-so wants to do, more power to him. Okay? Rome wasn't built overnight, and I have to let a foundation settle before it really goes to getting right. Okay? I'm not apt to building something on something that ain't finished. Okay? My foundation is just now getting started. And because you see him rooting through that back up, rooting through that nose bend, that's proof of what I'm trying to say. This colt still got a little bit of want to fight in him. He still ain't realized that trying to fight's a bad idea. Because he's managed to push so many times before and get away with it. Had no idea what they tried to ride this colt in or did ride this colt in. Ain't none of my business. But I can tell you that he pushed his way through it quite a bit. I can tell you that because of the way he wants to push on this bridle. Each time he pushes on this bridle, he realizes, hey, that's a bad idea. Okay? Now, since we constantly went that way, we're going to try to go this way. And again, we're just going to sit here relaxed. We're not stressed or worried. We're just going to sit here and enjoy the ride, right? Sometimes, guys, all God wants you to do is slow down and acknowledge that he's there. Slow down and say, hey, Lord, go with me. That's all we want him to do. We want him to say, hey, go with me. Hey, let's be buddies. That's all we want him to do. Okay? That's all we want this coach to do. He's seeing them cows down there. That's giving him an excuse to take his mind off of what we're doing. So that's going to take a little more off of that nose because he's not listening, okay? And I'm telling you that not because this colt's got a lot of cow, but because he's looking for excuses to not do what I tell him, okay? And he's learning that this rider don't give the excuses, okay? He's learning that this guy don't really care what he thinks. This guy's going to ask, he's going to give, or this guy, Lord willing, by the grace of God, is going to make him give. That's what he's learning, okay? We saddled this old colt and we drove him in this sand. He pushed and pulled on us, pulled and pushed on us, and we kept holding him until he finally got off of us. When he got off of us, we took the driving stuff off of him, got in the middle of him when he got to listening. Now he wants to, oh my goodness, there's mares out there. Ain't that a pretty picture? But they ain't going to do you no good, son. You're going to have to keep doing just what you're doing, whether you like it or not. They can't come in here and help you. They won't come in here and help you. In fact, that big young mare that's so pretty has been in here so much that she don't even want to be in here, whether you're here or not. She don't want nothing to do with you. Okay? All they're doing is come up here causing trouble, which is what mares do. And this poor Gildan's got to realize that. Okay? Not going to do him any good. Okay? Man, this boy. Not going to do him any good whatsoever. Okay? Come on, JD. Come on, JD. Come on, JD. Come on, JD. Let's go. Come on, JD. Come on. Come on, JD. Yeah. Come on, JD. Yeah. Come on, JD. Get up here. Come on, JD. Get up here. Now, you guys noticing I'm asking a little more every time? Because he's getting used to it. Naturally, them mares, they just got to come up here and get in the way. Make his job harder. Bless his heart. Poor fella. Gotta come up here and be a nuisance. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, JD. Hey, JD, get up here. I don't care about that. Get up here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Now, whoa. I hate mares. They're always in the way. You know it? That's why a horse trainer should never have horses of his own. Because his horses of his own cause him trouble. Let's go get up here, JD. I guess we just need selling. I can probably get about 200 grand out of it. I would. Get up here, JD. Come on, JD, get up here. Come on, JD, get up here. Touch your face. Touch your face. Touch your face. I need you to move your front end, JD. run in. There. There. That wasn't hard, was it? Yes, it. Yes. Come on, JD, get up here. Get up here. Come on, that's just Tommy. Brother Hunter. Get up here, Brother Hunter. Come on, brother. Come here, brother. Come on, brother. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, remember what you did? Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Oh. Good. 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 What do you think, Hot Rod? Good boy. That's what we want right there. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. He just needed to see rather I need to see that he could trot off without having no issues, okay? That's what we want. Okay? We're learning to get along. We're learning that this ain't so bad, okay? We're learning that it's a whole lot better to have me up here than it is to have me down there, okay? He's a little thick-headed, but he's beginning to figure it out. Yeah. He's a little ticklish on that elbow, ain't he, brother? See that? Now, guys, our foundation is now poured. Now we have to wait on it to cure and keep reinstilling it to get it solid. And then we'll have something to build on. Okay? Walk, trot, lope, walk, trot. We'll take care of the lope. We teach 99% of what we teach. 99% of what he learns comes at the walk and the trot. Okay? Now, that shoulder is sore. Well, there we go, guys. The junk that was in this horse hopefully has been tore out. The correct foundation has been laid. We'll keep doing what we just did. I'm not sure how long it'll take to let it get cured. But that's by far the best work this colt's had since he's been here. I do see improvement. Hope you guys can see what I see in JD's works. Praise the Lord for the things that he's teaching us and we're teaching him. That's the way God works, guys. Stick around for the rest of his training. He may wind up having to be here 60, he may even have to be here 90 days to finally get him where we got a handle and stop and turn around. You know, at least some kind of handle, stop and turn around and lope off, and we can say that he's solid. Right now, he's just finally going in the right direction. Stay tuned for the rest of JD's videos, and we'll see what we end up with, guys. Give us a like and subscribe. Ask any questions and comments, and we'll sure reply. Thank y'all.